Welcome up next with Twin Fatty, the podcast where healing lives. Healing is honored and your next chapter begins. I'm your host, Twin Fatty, and this ain't just no podcast, y'all. This is a movement. This is where we heal out loud, guys, okay? This is where we heal, we grow without shame, where we talk about the hard stuff so we can walk in our freedom. And today, I'm kicking it off with something close to my heart, my story, my journey, and what this space is all about, guys. So get comfortable, go grab you a journal if you need one, and let's talk real, okay? Um, so guys, I want to start from the root. I didn't create Up Next with Twin Fatty to go viral. I created it because I was tired of feeling unseen. I created it because I knew there were people out there like me carrying trauma, navigating pain, trying to show up for everyone while slowly disappearing. I needed a space to tell the truth, to cry it out, to laugh when I remember who I was, and to own my own healing. And if you're listening to this right now, I already know something about you. You're tired of pretending. You're craving something real. And if this season is for you, go ahead, continue to tune in. This podcast is ours, y'all, and I mean that. It's a safe space for the overcomers, the deep feelers, the women who are breaking generational curses, and the men who are finally learning to cry without shame, guys. Healing is not pretty all the time. Let's stop glamorizing it, okay? Healing feels like waking up angry at something that happened literally 2 years, 10 years ago. It feels like loving your mama, but resenting her at the same time. It feels like being scared to open up in relationships because you don't want to feel abandoned, okay? And I can tell y'all from experience, I'm married. I've been married 2 years, almost 3 years. It'll be at the end of this month, guys. So congratulations to me on my anniversary. But recently, me and my husband, we had a deep conversation. We got into this big argument, and it was like an altercation. But it was just like I had to like take a step back and look at myself. Like, you're not always right, and a lot of this stuff is from me not overcoming my childhood. Me bringing my trauma into the relationship and him also, y'all. Um, I had to face a lot, y'all. Stuff from my childhood, stuff I never spoke on. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that made me feel like I wasn't even enough when I was doing everything right. Um, but here's what I've learned. Your healing is your power. Every tear, every trigger, every time you choose to stay instead of run, that's a win right there. And if you're right here, right now, if you're going through your own healing season, I want you to know this. You are not crazy. Yeah, they call us crazy because we be crying too much. They call us soft because we be crying too much. Or they say, oh, you sensitive because, yeah, I might cry here and there, but that doesn't make you weak because you're not weak. You're not behind, okay? You're healing, and that is sacred, okay? Yeah, that sound like that was from the heart, didn't it, y'all? That sound like it was real personal because it was, y'all. There is so much I had to unlearn just to be able to sit here and talk to y'all. I had to unlearn that being strong meant being silent. I had to unlearn that boundaries were disrespectful. I had to unlearn that love meant tolerating disrespect. I had to unlearn that. You know what I'm saying? I grew up believing I had to earn love, that I had to perform for it, smile through the pain, hold everything down, be the strong one. But strength without softness will break you, okay? I had to learn how to cry and not apologize for it. I had to learn how to say no without guilt. I had to learn how to be loved correctly, not conditionally. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, now I'm here. I'm here still learning, still growing, but I'm no longer shrinking for nobody, okay? So let me tell you what this podcast is really about. Each week, y'all, we're going to have conversations that feed your soul, Some episodes will be solo just for me and for you, no filter. Other episodes, I bring in guests who've been through the real life battles and came out better, y'all. Okay? So, we're talking healing. We're talking motherhood. We're talking about relationships on this podcast, forgiveness. We're going to talk about grief, boundaries, faith, identity, and self worth, and more. But every episode will be honest, transparent, and lead with love. And baby, if you've been looking for a space where you can take your wig off and breathe, hey, this is home, baby. Okay? Twin Fatty ain't got nothing to, like, hey, we gonna cry on this podcast, y'all. So, I want to be transparent with y'all. This past year has been one of the hardest years of my life, y'all. Um, I battled with self-doubt. I almost gave up on myself, y'all, and I've done this over the past years. I've been in my career field for over 10 years, but throughout my journey, y'all, I have literally gave up on myself. What they say, cat got 9 lives, baby. I done passed up my 9 lives, baby. I'm laid out on the floor now. I'm just kidding. But I almost gave up on myself, y'all. But I didn't, y'all. I didn't. I couldn't. I got these children. I got a husband. I got a household. Because somewhere deep down, I knew God wasn't done with me. I knew my voice still mattered. I knew there were people waiting on my obedience to walk in their healing. So, if you're in a dark place right now, I want you to hear this closely. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You don't have to wait until you're healed to help somebody else. Who said that you got to be healed to help somebody? Your broken pieces still shine and your voice is still valuable. Okay? I want to invite y'all to do something a little bit deeper here. Okay? This podcast ain't just about me talking. I want us to talk together. So, this episode, if it speaks to you, if you felt seen, if something hit your spirit, email me. I want y'all to hear from me. I want to hear from you. Email me up at upnextwithtwinfatty@gmail.com. Upnextwithtwinfatty@gmail.com. And I'm going to also post that in my description box for you guys. Send me your story. Ask me a question. Tell me what you're healing from. And maybe, just maybe, I'll read your message on a future episode. You never know. Your story might help somebody else get free too. Here's what I want y'all to think about this week. What is one thing you're healing from that you've never said out loud? What's something you were taught that you now realize isn't true? What did you need to forgive? Not for them, but for you. What would your life look like if you stopped shrinking? Okay? If you could write a letter to your younger self, what would it say? Send your answers to upnextwithtwinfatty.com, or you can just write me on TikTok. It's posted on my YouTube page, guys. So if you want to, you can go ahead, go to my YouTube. It'll be right there on the front page so that you can DM me through TikTok. I'm sorry. I do not have any type of social media, no Instagram, no Facebook, just TT. Okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to my heart. Thank you for choosing to start your journey, even if it's messy, even if it's late, even if you're scared. This is only the beginning. You are not broken. You are not too late. And baby, you're up next. Until next time, this is Twin Fatty signing off with love, with truth, and with fire. Let's rise together, y'all. Bye.